I bring you Series A, Criminal Mastermind Guide. How to complete this. This is my personal tips, my best ways to complete this heist that I've completed it because I've done Criminal Mastermind twice before. So let me show you guys how to go through with this one. Now, I know a lot of you guys have been asking me details on how to upload this. I'm sorry this took so long to upload. I was just waiting on my teammates to get online. But they finally got online and we're able to record this now. So let me guide you through this, guys. And hopefully I'm going to have Pacific Standard up the next day. Okay, so this one, have your best pilot, the best person in your group. Ask who's the best person at flying helicopters. Have them obviously be pilot. Have the best sniper in your group also be on the helicopter, and then just have the other two people in the boats. Okay, and again, this apartment is the best apartment again because it's so close to a lot of these things. Take a 4-door car and use that to get to the helicopter, and I'll explain why in a little bit. Okay, once you get to the helicopter, leave the Kuruma right there on the helipad, right where you see it, and get in on the pilot. If you're the sniper, get in on the pilot's side. Okay. So now, what we're gonna want to do is we're gonna move the helicopter up past that little carnival dock, you know, where all the Ferris wheel is on and everything like that. Okay. So, make sure to tell the boat team, if you're gonna be doing this strategy here, make sure to tell the boat team to get up all the way to the dock, have them drive the boat up to the dock, and then wait. Don't approach the ship yet. Okay. And once your pilot right here, once he approaches the ship, he's going to get past the dock first. So let's get past the dock right now. And once the pilot gets past the dock, he's going to want to turn the helicopter sideways and try to balance it out the best way that he can. And here's where the sniper comes in. This is how I always do this mission. It's so much easier. This is the way Rockstar intended for you to do this mission. But unfortunately, most of the time, people don't do this. And because you have the thermal scope, it's a lot easier to see these targets. So much easier to see where these guys are. And I have the explosive sniper, so he's just going to keep it steady. And I'm just going to snipe everybody on the deck right here. And it's going to be so much easier because then when we land the helicopter, we're not going to have like 100 people shooting at us. And also, not all of these targets, light up targets here are enemies because some of them are prostitutes. They're not going to shoot at you. They're just going to take cover. Usually they're crouching. They're not a threat. And it's a waste of ammo, especially if you're using the explosive sniper because the ammo can be expensive and you don't carry that much. Okay. So, you guys see me, I'm pretty much clearing out the deck right here. I cleared out the helipad pretty much around here, so it's safe for the boat to come in. But one more guy I'm going to take out. I'm going to ask my pilot to descend right now. So he's going to descend, and I'm going to snipe this one guy right down here. He can also shoot at the boat. Okay. Now what we're going to want to do, we're going to want to go to the right side of the ship. And we're going to want to clear it out right there. And again, he's gonna keep a little bit of a distance from the ship so they can't shoot me, but I can shoot them. Okay, so he's going to the right side. I want to take these guys out. Sometimes try to have him balance out the stick as much as possible. He's gonna have to keep pushing it up and down a little bit to like keep it as steady as it can. It's really hard to do, but if you have a really good pilot, he's going to be able to keep the helicopter as steady for you as you can. And sometimes you're going to have to lean in these shots because of the way the helicopter is moving. Okay, so I'm using the thermal scope right here. It looks clear. You aren't going to be able to shoot these guys through walls though, even though the thermal scope does show that up. Okay, so we're good on that. Okay, so now I'm gonna signal the boat team right now, and I'm gonna tell the boat team to start moving up to the ship because it's pretty much clear at this point. The majority of the enemies are inside the ship. That's where we're all gonna work together, and we're gonna clear out the ship. Okay, so now my pilot is gonna land on the helipad on the ship right now. I'm gonna get an assault rifle out just in case if anybody tries to get near the helicopter. You can lock onto them if you're on auto aim. You can lock onto them right before even if you're in a helicopter. Okay, so my pilot's going to want to put his tail towards the back of the ship. And what my pilot does here is no-no. This is a no-no. Look at what he does. He lands way too close to the ship. Land a little bit towards the water, a little bit towards the back of the ship, more towards the back, like right here. He does in his second attempt. Don't do that the way he did it right there. He almost glided it in there. We could have exploded right there because we got trapped in that. Okay, get out right here. I like to use the automatic shotgun right here. Makes this so much easier on the ship. And also, here's another little tip in case you guys don't know. When you look at the mini-map and you see those green circles, if the green circle is clear, that means that the cocaine is on the same level as you are. If it has a line through it, it means it's either above you or below you. Okay. We're clearing this out. We're clearing out the, okay, we're clearing out the cabin's deck right here. Okay, that's clear. Okay. Now, here's the route I always take whenever I do this mission. Okay, climb up here right now. Jump off. Kill this guy at this bar table right here. Okay, jump right down here. Get this guy right here. And this is the route I take now. Okay, and watch out for these helicopters, because these helicopters are going to approach. But once you take them out, they don't come back. So take them out as soon as you can. They get really annoying. Okay. That guy's taken care of. Okay, and now I'm flanking them from the back, so this is going to be a lot easier. Okay. Watch out, some of these guys have shotguns in here like this guy. And again, make sure you guys are wearing the utility vest, because it does help during these heists extremely. Okay. Okay, now we pretty much got all the coke. Okay, now what we're going to want to do is don't get the helicopter. Don't. A lot of people seem to think the helicopter is the best idea. It might be a little quicker to escape, but it's riskier because the engine could be dying in the helicopter, and that means you'll crash early on. Everyone get in the boat. Everyone get in the boat that the boat team came in on. Okay, once you get on the boat, here's what you're going to want to do. See that tunnel right over there where the beach is? Go straight towards that tunnel. Straight towards it, like I am right now. Go right through this tunnel right now, and just keep driving. Keep driving, don't stop, just keep driving. The police helicopters can't spot you in here, the police can't find you in here. You're pretty much good, you've already lost the cops. Just keep going this route, keep going the route I'm showing you guys. Keep going, go straight here. Keep going, keep going. Go through here, we've already lost the cops, so we don't have to deal with that bullshit. Okay, and look, see, this is why I wanted the Kuruma to stay here. The four-door car. It doesn't have to be a Kuruma, but at least a four-door car, so you can get everyone. Because if it's if you have to steal a car again, then you can get cops if you have to steal a car, and that's another bitch that you have to deal with again. So everyone get back in the Kuruma, and now we're pretty much done. All we gotta do is drive back to the warehouse. Okay, so now we're back at the warehouse. Okay, and we are pretty much done with that one. Let me move on to the second setup mission. Hope this is helping you guys. Hope you guys are enjoying this. Okay, now we are moving on to the second setup mission, trash trucks. Okay, so let me show you guys here what to do. What you're going to want to do, have a good driver that is familiar with the trash truck. Have your two best gunners be on the ground, be the collectors. Okay, what you're going to want to do is when you get into an alley with the garbage truck, have him stop when he gets on the yellow marker, the driver, and then the two collectors get off at that moment. They run in the alley, get the garbage bags. In the meantime, driver pulls back up in the alleyway, saves a lot of time. You can do this mission a lot quicker. It's a lot faster. Okay, so let me demonstrate it for you guys on the second run right here. Okay, so you guys see we're pulling up to the yellow marker right now. Okay, so look, driver stops on the yellow marker, collectors get off. Collectors run into the alleyway, get the garbage bags. In the meantime, driver pulls backs up into the alleyway to save time. Okay, and also the passenger that's in the truck, he can get out and help if he wants, but it's not that important. It doesn't really have to do anything. And what you're going to want to do is on 3 of the pickups, you're just going to take the garbage and just run. Take the garbage and run. Don't even deal with these enemies. That's what I always do. I take the garbage and I run. So my friend here, he gets the 3rd bag. I cover him. We run right back to the garbage truck and we leave, and we don't have to deal with all the enemies. And the enemies don't follow you to the next one, so you don't got to worry about that. Okay, So now we're leaving, and now we pull up to the gas station. Let me skip ahead there because it gets a little confusing there. Okay, so then, a little similar but a little different also. So pulls up to the yellow marker, collectors get off. Okay, what you're going to want to do is blow up the whole gas station, blow the whole thing up, because when the enemies spawn, they could shoot at this, and this could blow up, and this could kill somebody, and you don't want that Mastermind challenge ruined here after all this work. And again, but don't use RPGs. Don't use explosives. The only thing I really use is heavy sniper. It's the only thing I use that's really safe, because I trust myself with that. Okay, so what you're going to want to do is take one garbage bag. Only one. My friend got a second one, but take one garbage bag. And then what you're going to want to do is have everybody get out of the truck. The driver, the passenger, and the two collectors, and just fight. All 4 people fight, and just wipe these guys out. Kill everyone here, because you're not going to be able to escape from these guys, because there's going to be so many of these guys spawning at the gas station part. You're just going to want to wipe these guys out, and because I have heavy sniper with explosive ammo, it makes such easy work of these cars. These cars are just instantly gone. Bye-bye. And you know, before the gun running update, this mission was a lot more easier, because we had to actually shoot all the guys in the car or get an RPG. The explosive sniper makes things so much easier. Okay, so pretty much clearing. We cleared that out very well, very efficiently. Okay, so now we're going to want to get the garbage bags and just leave. Again. Okay, and let me skip ahead to the 4th pickup right now. Okay, so we're here. Okay, stop on the yellow marker. Again, collectors get off, run to the back of the alley, get the garbage bags, garbage truck backs it up, and this one, we're going to want to run on this one. Sometimes it gets mixed up. Like, sometimes you'll get this one first and then gas station last. I don't know why that happens. That sometimes it gets mixed up like that. But again, put the garbage bags in. And the 3rd garbage bag, whoever gets that garbage bag, the other player cover them really quickly while this player gets the garbage bag. Okay, and now we just run away. That's all we got to do is just run away now. We don't got to deal with these enemies here. And again, now that we're going to be going back to the warehouse and we have all the drops, this is going to be the annoying part. This is going to be where all the gangsters are going to be chasing us. So what I recommend you guys, everybody have the passenger and the 2 collectors in the back shooting. I really wish they let you use that biker grenade launcher on this part, but unfortunately they don't. Okay, so now then, when these cars are going to be chasing you, make sure you have snacks equipped, but don't shoot at the cars. Don't shoot at the, don't shoot at the drivers. People always think shoot at the drivers. No, what I tend to do, I shoot at the tires. If you shoot at the tires and they're going fast, it's going to cause them to spin out, and then you can get away from them, and it's very hard for them to catch up to you. So shoot at their tires. As you guys are seeing right here, we're shooting at their tires, and they're being sabotaged right now. They're being screwed over. And what my teammate did earlier is a no-no. Make sure the driver tries his absolute best. Have a good driver on the garbage truck, because if you crash with this garbage truck has a shit acceleration, and the enemies are in SUVs. If you crash with this garbage truck, the enemies are going to catch up to you, and they're going to wreck you, and they're going to kill you, and then your Mastermind challenge is going to be fucked. So make sure you have snacks equipped while you do this, and have the driver be extra careful while he's driving. He can't afford to crash, or he'll kill everyone. Okay, so now we're pretty much done with this setup mission. I hope this is helping you guys so far, and let's move on right now to the 3rd one, bikers. Okay, and we are making good progress, and now we are on the 3rd one, the bikers. Okay, let me explain what to do here. When you get to Trevor's trailer, right here, there's a few silenced weapons you can just pick up in the garage, so you don't even have to own silent weapon yourself. I personally, the only silent weapon I have is the regular sniper rifle. I don't like to carry silent weapons. Okay, and I told my group to stay back on this one, and I told them I would be able to take care of this because I know the pattern the enemies are. So use the Desert Eagle silence. That's the one I like to use. You can pick it up in Trevor's shack right there, Trevor's trailer. And kill that guy on the back right there on the trailer. Then kill this guy crouching right here. Run right here to the right side. Climb this fence. There's going to be a guy coming down the road. Drop him. Okay, he's down. Okay. Again, I'm jumping around because I go faster when I jump around. Okay, go through here right now. This little, like, destroyed building right here. Take out this guy in here. He's down. Okay, it's gonna be there's gonna be a guy walking down the road, and there's also gonna be a guy sitting next to a trailer. Take the guy out sitting next to the trailer, and when the guy walks past them, take him out. Okay, now it's gonna be 2 guys back here. Just drop these guys really quickly together. Got them both down. Okay, We're good. Okay, one more group right now. Run around here. Okay. Dropped. Okay, now I tell my group to move up. Okay, now we just gotta find the vans. Now sometimes it's a little annoying finding the vans because sometimes they're behind trailers, sometimes they're a little scattered around. Let me just skip ahead here to the vans. Okay, now then, we got the vans, we're ready to move, and follow this route that I show you guys to follow right here. This is the best route to take, in my opinion, the safest route at least, to get away from these enemies, because they're going to have a ton of these guys chasing you. Have the other van stick close to you, have your snacks equipped also while you're going through this chase right here, because there's going to be a ton of these guys chasing you. And now, if you're quick with the van right now, you're going to be able to get ahead of this little truck here. But if you don't, you're going to get, this truck here is going to get annoying because you're going to have two guys shooting at you from the back right here. See what just happened? But I managed to ram him out of the way. Okay. Have your snacks ready. Okay, the Lost are going to try to set up a few roadblocks here to stop you. Okay, get through them. There's going to be a roadblock coming up right now. Okay. I just like to go on the left side of this roadblock right here. Just pass this really easily. Okay, and I broke through that. Okay. Okay, what you guys are going to want to do, watch out. There's going to be a little bit, they're going to try to blockade you here. Go off-road right here, where I'm going right here. You see this little path right here on the map. It's not through GPS, but it's right here through this map, this little dirt road. Go straight up this dirt road right here. There's not going to be any enemies chasing you, and you're not going to have to deal with any bullshit for a little bit. Take it up through here. Keep going up. Keep going. Okay. Okay, now we've broken through. Okay. Now we just, now we get up here. Now there's gonna be some Lost spawning to try to kill you. Have your passengers deal with them while you're driving. Don't use any explosives again. If you take a sticky bomb out or anything, they can shoot that out of your hand and they can explode it and kill you both. Don't do that. Don't even try to ram these bikes. If you try to ram these bikes and you run over one of these bikes, they can actually explode underneath your van and they can screw you over. So try to avoid hitting them if you can. Okay, so now it's pretty much smooth sailing. We've pretty much gotten in the city. We've avoided the bulk of them. There's gonna be a few little stragglers here chasing us, but we've avoided the bulk. Okay. Driving here. Make a turn here. Turn right here, turn right. Pretty much easy right here. We pretty much have the GPS to tell us where to go now. Once you're pretty much here, they're pretty much going to stop chasing you over here. Okay, and we're here. We did it. Watch out never to hit this little wooden pile. You see this little, like, these track piles right here on my left? Be careful not to hit that, because one time I had a player, like a long time ago, like a year ago, rush down the van, smash into that, and he exploded. So just avoid hitting that. Keep your car to the right. It's a little friendly tip right there. Other vans coming in. Okay, we are done with that. Third setup mission complete. We're making good progress. Let's move on to the weed. Okay, here we go. Weed now. Okay, if you are Sniper West, tell nobody to shoot. Don't tell anybody to shoot yet. Do what I do right here. See these targets that I'm choosing? If you use the silent sniper rifle and you shoot these guys in the head, you can actually drop a decent amount of these guys quietly without the rest of the guards noticing. So you see, I've already killed 3 of them quietly, so that's 3 less enemies we gotta deal with if we get spotted. And right here, you can take these 2 enemies out right here quietly also, but unfortunately I missed right here and the guy spotted me, but not a big deal because I already killed 3 guys quietly. Okay, and if you have the explosive sniper here, this is gonna help you so much right here. They'd like to take cover behind cars, you can just blow those up. Have the snipers do as much work as possible. Have the ground team move up, cover them. I like to have thermal. This thermal scope helps me out so much on these heists. Okay, I'm gonna move up right now. I'm gonna cover my teammates. Now the game forces you to take the technical. I thought that it would allow you to take the insurgent custom, but unfortunately it doesn't. Okay, so we move up down here. They're going to their Bensons. I'm going to the technical right here. Okay, here we go. Okay. Now then, let me show you guys what to do here. Okay. I'm gonna be driving this thing right here. My friend's gonna be gunning. Okay, follow the route that I show you. Do not take the route the GPS tells you to. The GPS route is a lot more dangerous. This is the route I take on this one when I need to do this. Okay, go through here. You're gonna have like a little roadblock here. A tree fell down. Just pass through this on the side. It's easy to get around it. Go right down here. Okay, and just take the freeway. Just take the freeway all the way back to the city. Now, the enemies are not going to start spawning, so you're gonna have a little bit of a drive. This is a long drive, but it's safe. And you're not gonna have any bullshit, because if you took the regular route, the ballas are gonna set up roadblocks and crap, and they're gonna be ambushing you all over the road. And this route is a lot safer. It takes a little longer, but if you want the criminal mastermind done, you want your $10 million, this is the safest route to take right here. This is how I do it to be safe. Okay, so the enemies don't start spawning until you approach the Fort Zancudo tunnel. So let me skip ahead to there. Okay, so now we are approaching Zancudo tunnel. This is where these guys start spawning in now. Green SUVs. That's what they're gonna be in. These SUVs are actually pretty easy to deal with, and they explode pretty easily with the gunner. Have your drivers and the technical stay away from these SUVs because they blow up easily from that gun. Okay, so we're breaking through, covering the Bensons right here. Okay, now then, when you get to the end of Zancudo Bridge, the GPS is going to tell you to take the left. Don't take the left, just keep going straight, because if you take the left, it's going to take you through like these tight mountain areas like in Los Santos, in Vinewood Hills, and it's going to be annoying because those areas are going to be very tight. You're going to have to squish the trucks through them, and you're going to have the ballas rushing you in those close quarters, and they could box you in and they could kill you easily. So don't take that route. Take the freeway right here. So you have a lot of space, and you have a lot of space to fight these guys and avoid these guys. So keep going. Go down the freeway. Push down the freeway. Once you get into the city, like once you get into the city, the ballas should stop spawning at that point. And we are making good time also. We are going to make it. As long as nobody crashes and you keep going, you will make it in the time. If people keep crashing, you will not make it in time. Just make sure nobody crashes. Just be very cautious if you're driving, and you'll make it. So again, this route is not the quickest route, but this route is the safest route. Okay, so this is the point where the ball is pretty much stopped spawning here. Right at the edge of the city, right when you come on in here. Okay, so basically, for the remainder of the path, just take the highway. Just take the highway and just keep going straight, and you're going to have an exit coming up on the highway. Just take that. Just follow the rest of the GPS, and you should be able to get there easy. Let me just skip ahead. Okay, and we are finished with the 4th setup mission, Weed. Let's move on to the Meth now, guys.
Oh man, I can smell that grass like 10 minutes ago. That's some...
Okay, here we go now. The final setup mission, Meth. Okay, let me show you guys. If you guys owned a new Insurgent Custom, this makes this mission so much easier, because in the past you would just have to take the Kuruma and you would just literally have to drive it in there, and it would be just annoying driving around. Here you've got this gunner here. This gunner can literally mow through, just plow through them, just wipe them out. Gunner's pretty much wiping out, and everyone in the inside the vehicle is pretty much safe, and the only person exposed is the gunner, and even the gunner has cover, so the gunner's even going to take minimal damage. So you don't got to really worry anything. It's going to take a little bit of time for the gunner to clear them out, but it is worth it because you don't have to deal with all the bullshit of killing these guys around. Make sure you also have somebody that wants the gun so they're not bored. Getting out right here, helping out my teammate a little bit, making this a little quicker also. Okay, moving up here, going around. And eventually, you don't have to kill all of these guys. You don't have to kill all of them. Eventually, when you kill, I think if you kill like 50% of them, it's going to just tell you to take the trailer at that point. It's not, you don't have to kill all of them. But it is good to clear them out around the trailer, because then they're going to shoot it up when you try to drive away, and that trailer takes damage really easily. So have your teammate in the turret avoid shooting the trailer or the trucks themselves. Just be very careful with that. If there's enemies around that, just get out of the truck and just take them out yourself. Okay, I left my friend in the turret right now, so I'm going to push the truck back up. Okay, and it should be telling me to steal the trailer any moment now. Okay, now we can steal the trailer. Okay.
When you got the tanker, bring it to our gas station outside town.
Make sure you guys take this one right here. Take the Phantom. The Phantom is the quicker one. Okay, and let me show you guys a little no-no here. There's going to be a mistake coming up right here. Avoid this mistake. I decided to put this mistake in here in the footage just to show you guys just to show you guys what not to do and to avoid. Okay, so right here, it was my mistake, my fault right here, because I backed this thing up way too quick. So you guys see my truck? I'm backing this truck up way too quick. Look at what happens. I backed it up so quick that I hooked the trailer up, and it backed right back up into the barn and exploded. Unfortunately, it's good. Nobody died, though. Nobody died. But if you ever fail a heist objective, as long as nobody dies, the criminal mastermind won't reset. So you can fail as many heist objectives as you want, and the criminal mastermind won't reset. The only thing that counts is if somebody dies themselves. So, but unfortunately, because of that, what's stupid though is now that the objective was fucked up, the insurgent disappears, and if the Kuruma or anything else you have disappears. But what you would want to do normally, right here, take this route that I'm taking with the trailer right now. Take this route right here on the beach, and you're going to have a lot less enemies to deal with. And you're going to be cutting through that, like, kind of like that little beach sand area that, like, links up into sandy shores. There's a few little poles out here, so just be careful for them. You don't want to hit them. You hit them at full speed, this thing is going to detach. And have the insurgent follow you. Have 2 guys get in the insurgent and follow you, and have them cover you while you're driving this around, because there's still going to be some enemies, and this trailer is very sensitive, and this can blow up in a few shots. So you guys see the route that I'm taking right here. Cut through here. Go right here, and there's this little beach area I'm telling you about right here. Links into sandy shores. Go right here. Cut through here. It's a lot. This is a lot quicker. This route is quick, and this route is also safe. And what you want to do is, when you get down here, as quickly as you can, turn into the other lane, because there's gonna be enemies spawning in trying to kill you. Okay, so right here, I turn to the other lane, turn down this road, and all I gotta do is drive now straight, and I'm pretty much good. I'm home free.
You know what? I think that may be the last of them. Chef is waiting at the drop-off.
Okay, and I'm good. I'm all set right now. Perfect. Final setup mission complete. Finale is the only thing that's left. Let's move on to that.
Much as I want the O'Neill's tankers.
Okay, so here we go. Finale. Let me give my friends my full cut right now because I don't need it because I have so much money. Okay, so then, if you guys are going to be covering the trucks, I recommend you be lookout north. If you're going to be drivers, be lookout south. Okay. If you have the insurgent or the gun running technical, or even the Dune FAV or any of the other ones, if you feel comfortable with those vehicles, or even the half track, you can use that instead of the technical. The game does not require you to use the technical on this part, so you can use the insurgent with the gun, and that's so much better than using the technical. So instead of having to use that, you can just use the insurgent with the gun when you escape. Park the insurgent the way I parked right now, and have the gunner get in. The gunner will be able to shoot at them when they're going to be coming in. Have it ready. And this is the area I like to take cover, and have the second guy take cover right here on the box right here. Lookouts in the back, just take cover back there and just shoot at them. Same plan pretty much. Okay, I like to use heavy sniper right here. I aim down right here, and the second these vehicles come in, I shoot them. And also, I tell the gunner to focus on the guys on the ground, and I tell my gunner, I'm going to focus on the vehicles, you focus on the guys on the ground. So it works a lot better. So took those 2 vehicles out. You guys see how much easier this is? That would have been a lot of guys in both those vehicles. But I blew them both up because I have explosive sniper. Makes this so much easier. Try to get over here to help my friends, but they already took care of it before I got over here. Okay, get ready. Here they come again. Another wave. Have the gunner deal with the guys on the ground that are spawning right here, and just you if you're on the ground right here, deal with the vehicles. Okay, that's one vehicle taken out. It's another one, making really short work of these guys. Okay, vehicle's taken out again. Okay, should be ending in a second. Okay, and it's over. Okay. Now then, you don't have to take technical like I told you to take the Insurgent. That's what I do. A lot easier to use now. These gun running vehicles are making these heists so much easier. And again, you can do this with doing FAV. You can do this with the weaponized Tampa, or you can use this with the half track or the the new gun running technical. You can use them. You can do this with either of those vehicles. So whichever one you feel most comfortable in. I took the Insurgent with the gun because it's a lot easier. Okay, and now what you're going to want to do is, when you get right up, get easily on the highway, just jump right up on the highway on the left, just like I did. And you guys see the trucks are doing that right there? You don't have to go all the way around, just jump right on the highway. Have your gunner immediately deal with these helicopters. Okay, and just deal with these helicopters right here. Keep it going. Take point with the Insurgent. Keep it going right here, and these helicopters are becoming a real pain in the ass. That other gun, the gun on the technical, is better at killing helicopters, but this gun is going to be better at killing vehicles coming at you. The helicopter should be taken care of. Okay. Keep going the GPS route right here. Keep going the GPS route. Once you get off this like little white road right here, what you're going to want to do is cut right through here. See this right here? Just how this area extends over here. Has a little opening. Cut right through here. And what you're going to want to do, go on the train tracks. And the reason you're going to go on the train tracks, if you keep taking the highway, there's going to be so many lost spawning in. There's going to be so many motorcycles spawning in. Maybe like 50 motorcycles are going to come after you. There's going to be so many. If you take the train right here, you're going to be safe. Cut right through here. And also, another tip, have the Insurgent take point, have the Insurgent stay way ahead of the trucks, because chances are there's a train coming in and you don't want that train to hit your trucks. So take the right track right here when these tracks split in two, and have the Insurgent move up. If you see a train, tell your guys in the trucks ahead so that they can get off the tracks. Cutting right through here, and I believe there's going to be a train coming up. Yep, there's a train coming up. Okay, so I'm going to tell my trucks to get off the road right now. And you're going to wait for the train to pass. And you guys saw on the highway right there. You guys saw that bullshit that was on my side of the highway. That's what you have to deal with if you take the highway. That's why taking the train tracks is so much safer when you do this. So much safer. Once you get past the bridge area, it's gonna extend into a road right here. Just get off the train tracks, get on the road right here, and pretty much now just follow the GPS route. There's gonna be a few motorcycles still chasing you, but nothing really bad. Cut through here, and we're pretty much set. And that is how I do Criminal Mastermind on Series A. This is everything I did in here, I did 2 years ago, including a year ago, because I did it Criminal Mastermind Guide twice. The only thing I didn't do is the gun running vehicles. Well, that's obvious. But pretty much, just follow my tips and tricks on this, have a good team, work together, stay in a party, and you should be able to pull it off just like we did, easily, on our first attempts. So I hope this guide helped you guys. I know you guys have been enjoying these Criminal Mastermind guides. Again, I'm really sorry that this took so long to upload. I was just waiting for my teammates to get on, and I'm gonna try to upload Pacific Standard as quickly as I can. Just bear with me. If my teammates aren't on, I can't record, so it counts on them. So I hope they're gonna be online soon, and I will be able to record the Pacific Standard, the final part with you guys. And this will be my third attempt completing Criminal Mastermind. So I hope these guys helped you guys. I'm sorry this video was so long. I tried as hard as possible to edit this video to make it under 40 minutes. Unfortunately, I couldn't because there were so many parts that I just had to show. I had to include so many tips, so much commentary. I tried to shorten this video out. I tried to get rid of a lot of the cutscenes to make it straight, simple, to the point. I hope you guys bear with me. I hope you guys enjoyed this one, and I will see you guys on the next one. Take care, everyone.
Speculation. Soon.